Hello, everybody. Welcome to another game. We've had a crap ton of games for Valorant Season 4. We are we are locked in with another Orions Odyssey game. High DPI versus Orions Odyssey. This is High DPI's second game, Orions Odyssey's third game. I am joined today not by C. Chatterson, but by Timu. Hey, Timu, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, Chax?
You're doing. I'm here, man. I just got here just in time. Timu, as you guys know, is the team captain for Animal Rocket Party, and is also one of the mods here. So the big thanks to him for helping me out today as we scramble to get this game going. It's a pretty early game. It's gonna be on Haven. We got any thoughts on that?
Nah, of course, it's my pleasure to be here and to be casting with you, Chax. I love casting these games, and I'm excited to see these two teams duke it out here. We've only seen a little bit from High DPI, I believe only one game so far, right? And I'm excited to see how they play on a map like Haven. Spread out with 3 sites. I hope Orion's Odyssey can find a little foothold with the leverage they can have with expanding map wide for 3 sites, because recently on the other maps, they have been struggling a little bit, so I'm hoping to see a good fight here.
Yeah, Orion's Odyssey not having the best time this season. High DPI, yeah, like you said, only having one game so far. It's going to be a big, important match for both of these teams to see how they play out for the next part of this season. We do have predictions going on in the chat. If you're on Twitch right now, we have channel points predictions going on. But we're pretty much ready to rock and roll as we are on time to get this going. Anything you want to say before we get in?
No, I'm just hoping for a clean match, and I believe we only have 1 sub, right?
We have 2 subs, 1
2
sub for
subs.
each team.
Okay. All right, so that's pretty good. That's pretty even then. I'm just hoping that we could see these teams fall more into place with how they actually play throughout the rest of the season. I hope the first game jitters are kind of out of the way for Ryan's for High DPI, sorry, and we could see some improvements here for both teams.
All right, well, you can here, make me party leader again. That way I can do this stuff. We are going to get going here. We're going to run a quick little ad break. But if you want to join a part of the Bro League, hit !join in the chat to get it going. You can join. We review those every single week, and we can get you guys in here and be a part of the community and have some fun with us. But without further ado, we're going to run a quick ad break, and when we come back, we will be in game. And we are back. It's going to be this character selection screen. High DPI, your attackers. Your defenders gonna. Oh, just kidding. Other way around. High DPI, your defenders. And Orion's Odyssey, your attackers. Super awesome when I get those backwards.
It happens, it happens. It's funny though, you do have a 50-50 chance and you seem to always get it wrong.
Yeah, right? This is because they switch sides so much. It doesn't make any sense. If the attackers are going to be on the left side when you're in the lobby, why are they not on the left side when you load in? It doesn't make any sense.
Know, right? It does not make any sense.
Gonna have a pretty locked-in team from Orion's Odyssey, though. They're going to go with a double Sentinel here, the Sage and the Cypher being brought out. Global util from Cypher is going to be good, and of course the Sage is always helpful. From the side of High DPI, though, we're going to double Initiator with the KO and the Gecko.
We like to see that. We like to see that. That's multiple flashes there for them. That's 2 different kinds of flashes and 2 different kinds of intel gathering, as well as you can include the Raze Boombot and the Cypher Cam. They're going to have a lot of info on the defending side here.
Yeah, I think that's going to work to their favor, especially with this half. And of course, this is a very like vanilla team comp, so you're not going to have any like crazy stuff going on between like character interactions and like having to know, unique tech and stuff like that. So it'll be pretty interesting to see how this plays out. That's
100%, 100%. And it looks like, I don't know, they're gonna have the KO and Gecko gonna be stacking up on A side. I'm not sure if that's the best idea because they're both gathering info at the same choke point, but you know what, it's just the first round. Maybe they have a pistol round strat going on with the Raze here. It seems that J Mosey is AFK though in spawn, so I hope they connected.
Oh, let's pause it.
Bears didn't drop, right? Yeah, Bears did not drop, right? Good.
We're trying to make sure all players are in before we start. Alright, just making sure. And here we go. Starting off with match 1, or round 1.
KNF's gonna tag nothing on A because it's gonna be a garage play as they're pushing into no opposition, but they're gonna maybe hit some Cypher util here, but they're gonna smoke off the Cypher, and Turtle's just gonna have to play back here. ISO with a huge pick on Sandwich Repeat. Turtle's gonna go out, making it a 4v4 now. It's gonna be a tough retake. Looks like a retake through garage here.
We'll have Mosey in the back of sight. He's going to put the smoke down and get some shots through the smoke. Not going to find anything, though, as this choke point onto garage is just brutal for the entirety of high DPI to make it inside. Mosey.
With that stage wall, they're going through such a tight... But they're out. Shots are
Captain
being
Yuri
exchanged.
taking
Down goes
shots. The
Renegade
wingman's going to start defusing.
Cypher
Yuri.
the flank comes from Cypher.
All down to Mosey. Flash in hand.
And down goes Mosey. Yuri with the 4K.
Great job from him. He stops the defuse. Incredible. Incredible to see for the first round from Orions Odyssey. They've had some pretty rough starts in the past, so it's good to have a good start here.
Especially on attack, as this game is definitely a defender-sided game. This do be a wide map. So they gotta get as many attacking rounds as they can here. Because defending is gonna be tough.
Seems like another C hit as if the camera's gonna spot out the Cypher and bring the rotation for the rest of the team out. Mosey looking to push up mid. Will take that space with not much issue.
In garage, and they're gonna do a split here onto C, and they're out.
The C take is underway.
Site is for the taking.
Looks like we'll have a collapse into garage again. The wall will be expended. The second time is Yummy. And the entirety of the team look to push it out through backside. Sprays are done through the smoke. The Gecko blind will get 2.
It's gonna be a tough retake if they're coming out.
And the trades back and forth. It's all down to Yummy.
But Yummy's in a 1v3, and he's just not gonna find the kill.
Not enough weapons, and kind of giving up this C site again pretty easily. I know they had the Cypher over there, but no wires being bought, it seems like.
No wires, no cages, just a cam for the info. And yeah, nothing dedicated for that round because it was their save round. So we're going to have to see them perform a little bit better here to hold on to the site. I do not know if retaking is going to be a viable option on C like that, seeing how they just got pummeled twice, especially by that sage wall in garage, really making that choke point really tough to handle. It looks like we're gonna have an A push here.
A push underway. It's gonna be the Raze and the Gecko. Salty Sparks and Ice Dude, the sub.
And the nade his own Gecko. What's going on there? Gets stunned.
The Boombot will be expended. The concuss, or the
and that's 2 down. The Boombot gets the trade though.
A complete rotation is underway as Mosey uses the molly to cut off the A main push. There is one in sight of sewers, but the smoke from heaven will dissipate and
it looks
not
like the spike is heading back towards C because I believe they know where all the defenders are, and they're gonna expect a free site here. Gonna hit the tripwire. That's gonna let them know that A is no longer the play, and they have fully rotated. Mosey's gonna find one though.
Planted.
A late pick on the lurker.
Cover going on.
Seeing the same garage wall go up.
It's working for him, so then I don't see any reason not to use it. Yummy gonna flash out into logs. Not gonna find anything though, as the play for time plan comes out from
As the
Orions.
defenders have taken over the site again, they are now fighting off long, and Sandwich Supreme goes down long. It's going to make it a 3v2 for the defenders on the retake. Uncle D's going to find one, but then Mosey's going to find another. It's 2v1, and they stick the defuse.
Uncle D not spraying. I don't know if you didn't know that they were diffusing.
I believe he might have been, or they might have been a little bit too far away to hear the tap. Is that possible?
I don't know. From C long, I think they could hear it. I'm pretty sure they could hear it.
It was pretty backed up, so it's a possibility they might have not, but at the same time, it might have just been the not confidence to spray through the smoke.
It is going to be an A hit this time as a 5-stack is underway from the side of Orions Odyssey. Here comes Yummy, peeking up short. Will find the Jet with the knife, but nobody else. Ice Dude, good
Great
pick
shot
from him.
from Ice Dude. That's
And
gonna be a free gun for them if they could get to it.
Marshall
Flash
getting
is gonna be
2.
expelled. Salty gets
Spike
2
down A.
with the Marshall play.
One enemy
Yummy picks up the Phantom and gets another and gets another! That is a huge thrifty play. Flawless thrifty for high DPI there. That's gonna make it a 2-2 game.
That's
That
great.
5-stack push on A main just got snuffed out. What do you think the issue was there, Jax?
I would go with, you know, the team, you know, for the most part before this, they were playing kind of defaulting and spread out, and the C hits were kind of a weaker site, so when they rotate over to A, it doesn't seem like Orion's Odyssey is really looking to change up their game plan, so the stronger A site wound up being the more difficult thing to take.
I couldn't agree more. Especially with that Marshall play, and they're not expending any util to get that space.
Yummy!
We're gonna look through mid. Yummy's gonna get
Spike down
2.
mid.
That's crazy. And that's the spike down. Are they gonna keep the space though?
Molly
Looks
expended
like they're
from
gonna
Mosey already.
Walk back to take it back. Turtle's gonna find one. That's making a 5v2. Yuri's trying to get the spike back here, but he's in a tough position. He doesn't know that Yummy's
Last
pushing up right
player
on him, walking
standing.
up on him. He's gonna turn around right at the poor timing, and he's gonna get shot in the back. Yummy with a 3K there.
Great job from Yummy to be aggressive on that mid play. They're kind of dismantling this C hit now. Being aggressive on B, kind of the play to counter it, the C hit. And, you know, it's working in their favor.
It seems like the Cypher is holding down C, and then Brimstone is floating around, and then they have their 2 initiators, Gecko and KO, along with Raze that typically play a little more aggressive to try to get info and take space. But it looks like they're going to switch up now and have Raze solo hold A long as the offense goes for a default play here.
It is going to be kind of slower this half as the sprays go through the wall. Cypher will get pinged by a dart. Maybe pulling somebody over towards A or
Salty's
C.
going to find one on A main. He's going to relinquish that space. Here's going to find another trade. That's going to make it a 4v4.
The heal goes out. He will get back up to at least 100 as Salty Sparks takes up pressure inside of sewers.
Sandwich Supreme now walking up mid. Is he going to dry swing through this garage smoke? He's going to cage.
Cage triggered.
Pop the cage, and he's trying to take this space aggressively. Does he know about the breach code in there? He does not. The breach code goes out onto C main, and they're pushing site hard. Flashes, stuns. Down goes their Sentinel Cypher. That's making it a 2v2 now, as they have taken C.
Not a lot of help for high DPI as Cypher cleans up the last kill. It's all down to Raze, who has ult. Spike needs to be grabbed. And they don't know where Salty Sparks is.
And he's just gonna barely
30
miss the
seconds
timing,
left.
but he still has the element of surprise. He's full util. He out goes the rocket.
Spike planted.
Quite a bit of
Chip
damage on the
damage
Cypher,
out.
but won't kill him.
And he's gonna get the clutch! The 1v1 clutch. With the rocket, you did say he had his ult and he was not afraid to use it. He only had 30 HP, but that did not scare him off. And it paid off big time.
A great play, a great read to shoot it back there rather than just initially just firing on default, assuming that he's there. Good
Very
reserve.
true. He was very patient with that, and that's probably why that did so much damage to him and was able to chip away at his health enough to make him one shot to the chest.
Gonna be kind of a half buy from the side of Orion's Odyssey as they look to try to play for more mid here. Yummy will be taking first contact into the team.
Out of my way.
And grass.
Kenef's gonna see 4 here, and it's gonna get rid of Renegade Melon's knives, jet knives.
Does that give Gecko the... Okay, no he does not. He's gonna wait in sewers, very reserved here.
He might have just heard the Cypher jump up, so he knows someone's there. He is aiming at him through the wall there, so you might think, yeah, he knows. But they're gonna make a push up through garage here. They're walking up. Are we gonna get greedy? Ooh.
Salty in mid, gets taken out. Good pick for the side of Orions Odyssey, as that's their primary duelist gone. The blind is there. The Omen TP's in the side. He will be above. Mosey goes down to Captain Yuri.
That is a huge play. That's their backup duelist, and that's an opening there for them on B side. They're gonna have to get the spike down here and hopefully hold the post plant with weaker guns.
Captain Yuri in a good position, but not looking in the right direction. Will take some damage. Icio still gets the kill. Cage Turtle with the refrag. It is all down to Captain or Yummy as he gets taken out by Uncle D.
He gets one, but gets traded out there. That was a very good push from Orions Odyssey. They were very patient with their mid presence and were able to get the trades off enough to make a snap decision play. They used, instead of an Omen flash, they used a breach flash to get the Omen TP on the site, and that acts as a jet entry because their jet, remember, died early on, so they needed a backup duelist. And then Captain Yuri said, I got this, TP'd in, his team followed in, and they were able to secure the round there. But what I'm disappointed about here is now we're going to see another 5-stock on A main.
Well, with the Rays being here alone with Op in hand, gonna swing, misses. That's a unfortunate set of circumstances. Still gets the Sandwich Supreme. Might get another. Does.
Finds another. His team's coming here now as well. They're gonna guard A main. Yummy's gonna find one. Gets straight out by Cypher.
Who is Flash?
4v2.
There's a lot of ults sitting on each team right now, and not sure if either one wants to use it. The Wingman will be able to find Cypher. He's gonna peel off. Yuri using the TP, gonna grab C control. Dart will find him.
Tagged him there, so they know exactly where the spike has gone. It's the C site. Let's see if Turtle gets
fake
aggressive
plant.
here.
To maybe
Turtle's
bait
not.
out a
He's gonna wait
push,
for their
won't
team.
find anything. There's the Brim ult. That's not gonna find anything. Cypher in a good spot to do something here. There's the sprays. Captain Yuri gets one. The ult from Breach is gonna get the Gecko.
That just made it a 2v2, those two ults.
Salty,
But
great shot.
Random aggressive gets another one.
Captain Yuri's above. He won't be found by the thing. He does find the pick. It's all down to Ice Diode, who's gonna be aiming high. No, unfortunate. Ice Diode with a turn will pick up Captain Yuri. That's 5-3 here at round 7. 8.
A huge flick from Ice Diode, and crazy for Salty Sparks to get 3 with the op, especially that extra one right there. That was crazy, random aggressive that just had to pay off somehow. Just randomly paid off. And that's just sometimes what you have to do. You just have to play weird. Make random plays that just randomly shouldn't pay off, but they do.
Salty Sparks putting in work with his operator. Definitely finding a lot. Only really going down because of a lack of intel. Great job from him.
Yeah, it was a very smart play by Captain Yuri there to TP up there because he knew about the Gecko ult, and the Gecko ult doesn't see that high up there. So he was able to outplay that part and was able to find one and make it a 1v1. But it just didn't play out.
Renegade Melon's looking to push this garage. Doesn't know that there's a Brim watching.
Holding it now.
There's the spray.
They know of each other.
Ray's not quite finding the kill. The Molly will be expended to delay any kind of push in the garage. Yummy. The timing with Renegade Melons will take him down. Omen watching for a refrag. Flash expended. Yummy coming out. Does catch Yuri.
But Orions Odyssey is going to find free space on A side here. They're going to hit the Cypher tripwires.
The camera will find Cypher. A lot of util used. The spike will go down. I think he does get the concuss through the wall there. Cypher trying to take down Cypher.
They're gonna have to get aggressive here.
Here comes the Raze ult. Doesn't find anything. This trade's on the wall. Yummy on the flank will take out the last remaining member of Orion's Odyssey and get the defuse. Another round for high DPI.
Odyssey did lose that round. They did do some decent damage, took away a couple ults, and were able to get the spike down, so hopefully they have enough money here to buy next round, because that was their eco buy.
Just a few minutes left on this betting. I think the operator got lost. I don't know how that happened. I think maybe Raze died in the middle of the blast pack and dropped the operator up above, so they're going to lose the op, which is a big hit.
They're gonna have to buy it again, and if Orions Odyssey could get away with this round, they're not gonna have an op economy anymore, and they could wipe that problem away, get off the board.
We do have a few minutes left in the predictions for tonight's game. High DPI being the crowd favorite.
Cut them down to size.
We'll see if that changes anymore, as they are taking the lead here.
Smoke's down.
Knife finding a lot. Raze being very aggressive into grass. A little bit of damage on the jet. Renegade Melon's finding Gecko through the wall. Great shot from Salty. Finding two. That's going to give Yummy and the rest of his crew space to push. Renegade taking damage, dashing out. Good use of dash.
I got the spike.
The spike will be caught as they cross back over to A. The Cypher ready though. Yummy can't find the pick on Yuri.
Yuri finds one, and now it's a 3v3, and they do have A site. They don't know it though. They are now out on A site, and they're gonna go for the spike plant. Sage is gonna use the wall on
Good use of
CT
wall.
here again, and she's gonna sit on it again. See if she can get another kill off of this.
Good use of slow. She drops the slow in front. They might know she's above. He's above. Omen will TP in the middle of all of them to get some intel. They're all three there. They know that for sure now.
And now Yuri is coming off of the flank hold so he can help with sight.
Good
Uncle
shot
D's
from
gonna
Uncle
find
D.
one on the wall.
Last player standing.
Renegade Melon's also picking up another. It's all down to one.
Jumps out of heaven, finds one, but just gets traded out. It's tough, that heaven smoke. What can you do about that heaven smoke, Shax?
Honestly, not a lot. When you get a good control of A and you have like you just need multiple people swinging at the same time, and when you're up top there's not really a whole lot of options, especially jumping out. I think is the worst option you could take because they're ready for that in almost every sense. You're also taking a little bit of damage from the height fall. It's just not a good play, and not a good option. Not necessarily a bad play.
You definitely need some sort of util and some sort of teammates to come out with you there. You might as well just save at that point, because jumping out is just a death wish. The
op in the hands of Captain Yuri does not find the Cypher, as they are already in garage. Renegade Melon's taken down by Jay Mosey.
Sandwich Supreme's gonna swing for the trade, gets taken out by Yummy.
Yummy with two. Might find a third here. Captain Yuri with the op in hand. Gets taken down. But the refrag is there from Cypher. All down to Uncle D, who's in the smoke.
Headshot.
Finds Mosey. Can he find more?
Makes it a 1v3. He hears the Gecko on his right. Wingman's expelled. Out comes the flash.
Good timing on the flash from Ice Dode.
Ice Dode.
I got you. Last round before the switch.
Last round in the half. We have unfortunate economy for the side of Orions Odyssey, but 7-4 is not necessarily the worst score you could have. They could still bring this up to a 7-5, and that's basically tied. We will get another operator though from Salty Sparks. We'll see if he's locked in. He is.
He's gonna have a op with a Vandal backup here because they just have that much money on their side, and the op is gonna see them on A main here.
Concuss is out. The molly expended. The knives will jump across. No damage or no kill found.
But then Dash is back. They lose that space. I think they're rotating off because that's where the op is. They're gonna go and try to take garage space now. They're gonna go for a C split.
Good pick from Cypher. That's
They're
gonna
gonna find
destroy the util from the wires. As Yummy will have a flank. Mosey taking gunfights with Cypher. Does take him down. Has ult in hand. Will pop it.
Spike planted.
No. Late. That gives them sight. Yummy on the flank. Did quite a bit of damage. They don't know Yuri's coming from behind.
Late lurk.
Sandwich getting two.
Standing.
Sandwich and Renegade Melon's cleaning up with the rest.
Whoa, that came out of nowhere.
Switching sides.
He put that bulldog to
Dang,
work.
That just made the game a lot closer, people. From an 8-4 to a 5-7, just like that.
5-7. Orion's Odyssey picks up this pistol round. We're tied up.
We could be tied up very easily. And Orions Odyssey did win the last pistol round and the round after that. So we could see a repeat here. We could see a tied game here on Haven.
We will find out, as it looks like it's going to be a B hit, which is surprising for first round.
A little unorthodox, but I'm down for it. They do have a solid team comp with the KO. They can knife the entire B
Blow
site.
something up.
Salty Sparks looking like they're going to be really aggressive with the blast packs and the shorty in hand. A bit of a last hurrah before it gets nerfed. Yuri ready with the pistol out. Mosey gonna stim the whole team as the entire site is
He's
taken.
getting flashed by his own teammate, but he's gonna pick up the kill, and that's a solid entry onto site. And now, just like the high DPI is playing a retake, Salty Sparks is getting aggressive in the smoke. He's gonna peek out towards A lane. He's gonna find another with a shorty.
Grenade.
He just put his team in a huge position of 5v3. Oh,
Renegade getting
on the
one.
flank.
Damage. Does pick up
Sandwich
the
finding
last
one.
one. Cypher and Sandwich pushing out from behind. They're gonna get the flash off. That's gonna do some damage.
One enemy remaining.
Cypher last
Last player
to take on the fight with Turtle.
Sandwich is
Cypher
getting
versus
speed
Cypher
up
here.
He's gonna find the pick, and he gets on the cam for some reason.
Just wanted to take one last
the
look.
clutch. Yeah. What a round! A great entry, a great play, but then the flank came out, the late lurks came out, and the defenders were able to find that.
It was definitely very well done from the side of Orion's Odyssey to even this game up even more. What it already was. There's a spider on my wall, so you're gonna have to cast for a second while I take care of this.
So we're gonna need Orion's Odyssey is gonna be buying up as the high DPI is gonna be saving here, and we're gonna look like this should be a good round for them, but they want to make sure they don't give away too much damage and don't give away a free site plant necessarily. They want to keep high DPI's money in the bins here. And we're gonna see a C split, 3 going through garage. They're gonna take garage for free. Sandwich Supreme's gonna see one come out, see another, they're gonna cage. This is gonna be tough. Cypher in a good position. He's behind them, but gets hit by the Gecko flash, and it's gonna make it a 4v4 now. They find another attacker, making it a 4v3. Nade raise.
Great nade
Goes
from
out.
Salty. He's gonna take quite a bit of space with that, and the retake is underway
Sandwich Supreme
from.
getting a 3k here. This guy to garage gets taken out now,
Last player standing.
and it's a 3v1 against Isto, and he does not have the weaponry for this.
And
But
now
I
we are
did
tied
say
up.
They had to look out for the damage they were
On
gonna
the spider.
add up. You got the spider. They had to look out for the damage they were going to deal. They took away 2 guns and got a spike plant, and that's gonna give huge dividends to the side of high DPI.
Hope that doesn't pick that up. Okay. I'm back. Let's go. Spider defeated. Mid-round Spider.
Awesome.
Alright.
It looks like on the side of high DPI, Jay Mosey's gonna be the only one that can't full buy, so he's gonna be without a molly this round. Hopefully that doesn't come to their aid.
It looks like it's going to be a bonus round for Orion's Odyssey either way, so the
See ya.
fight doesn't... There's the util usage, you know, the cost effectiveness of buying that rifle over the molly.
Stim beacon down.
As Yummy will be taking first contact with the stage here. Uncle D picking up
Uncle
one.
D's gonna find one ratting in a corner. Is he gonna find another one? They're looking
Yuri.
for him as his team comes out and floods out and completely shuts down the attack. Completely.
Orion's Odyssey doing some work on defense here. What a great start to this half for them. Taking the lead for the first time this game. Excellent work from Orion's Odyssey. We'll take a look at the scoreboard, sorry. Tons and tons and tons of assists for pretty much everybody except for Salty Sparks, who is doing great work as a duelist, dragging out. Captain Yuri will be taking aggression here. Might not find anybody though. Seems like Sandwich will be the one to take first contact. Lions and smoke expended. He jumps out, still catches one.
One with the black gets traded out. Yummy's gonna find another one.
He's looking for one more at least in the smoke.
Making a 4v3 for the attackers, but they're all bundled up in garage. Doesn't matter. Yummy. Getting aggressive here.
Yuri looking for one more. Sees the
Instinct,
raise.
though.
Plant will go down.
Lots of damage to the attack. Sky Flash going out from Yummy. Salty Sparks is gonna need to help his KO here.
Sky Flash. What?
Like he threw his flash up in the sky.
Oh, okay. Salty Sparks with a shotgun at hand. Gonna defend this. The blast pack can't find one. It's all down to Mosey with 3 health and a sheriff.
And that 3 health and a sheriff was not enough. Salty Sparks there could have shot the Omen, who was low, and could have made it a 1v1 for his teammate, but he had 2 targets in front of him and couldn't decide who to shoot, so he decided to shoot neither.
Not a whole lot of options there for the side of high DPI. However, I mean, it was a good round from them. It definitely did quite a bit of damage to Orions Odyssey's economy. I mean, what am I saying? That was their bonus round. Didn't do anything. Sorry. Unfortunate for high DPI, as that was their bye round.
Very unfortunate. As we have seen a swing here,
Dream big.
and it's
make it
now
happen.
9-7 for Orion Odyssey. High DPI is gonna have to pick themselves up by the bootstraps.
Got the Yuri. Finding one. This is an interesting one-way. Not really going to do a whole lot. And the entirety of IDBI flood into mid.
Oh yeah!
The Gecko
Gecko
ult.
comes out, gets stunned though.
finds
They
Captain
instant
Yuri
Captain
above.
Yuri up top.
There is a flank, however, from Renegade Melons and
Out
Phoenix.
comes the Raze rocket. Yuri's gonna find one, gonna find the Raze.
Spike down.
It's all down to
Finds
Mosey.
2.
He gets one, but can't find another. 7-10. This is getting to be in Orion's Odyssey's favor.
This just shows that when the halves change and the sides switch, it's a brand new game that starts.
I could not
Everything that
agree
was
more.
developed beforehand, out the window. Forget it. Didn't happen.
Honestly, I get nerves when I'm playing ranked and we go to the other half because I feel like, oh no, now we're about to lose. Because it's just it's such a mental reset.
It is. It's a huge mental game overall. And you just have to remember that the way you were playing before, you have to try to incorporate that as much as you can, but you got to be open to adapting. And it seems like IDPI is not adapting as they've lost 5 rounds in a row here.
Salty getting a pick there, though. That's good for them as they
Have the spike.
draw the team over to
And Yummy
C-site.
finding one.
I know exactly.
That's gonna make it a 5v3 on their save round here.
That's
That's
going to
huge for them.
pull the team back over to A. Renegade Melons will get there first. Op in
With
hand.
the op in hand. Getting a KO knife, so no dash available. And smoked off. No op shot though.
Molly to just delay any kind of push into sight from that choke
Now,
point.
we're gonna need Yummy to stay alive for as long as possible. He's the only one with a rifle on their team. He is using a lot of ammo on it though.
Renegade Melons getting smoked off yet again. Shots fired, but not finding a pick. It's tense
Captain Yuri gets stunned.
to try to retake the site. 5 health on Renegade. Can't quite find anything. The Raze nade will not get the kill, but the Boombot will. As a save comes out, the save call at least, to the side of
As Renegade
Orion.
Melons has an op with 5 HP, I feel like that's a smart call. Gets one on a overly ambitious Salty, and Ice Toad gets taken out by the spike. Did dude not realize he planted it and needed to get out when it blow up? Don't know, but now he's gonna have to rebuy a rifle.
A big round for high DPI to keep them in this game, keep it close. I think the 3-round difference is the most we've had, right? And so keeping it away from that is what's really keeping this a close game. Will be
We're gonna see a momentum shift here.
yeah. Bulldog coming out from Turtle. Interesting, as they could buy, but electing not to. Cypher will be taking first contact here. The knife will stop any kind of util stop to take here.
As they
Renegade not
rotate off
finding
C
anything.
because of that one KO knife. That aggressive push, but as ever finds Yummy on like a nice pixel peek there. Gonna make it a little bit more manageable in this retake. They do have Breach Ult, and Breach Ult is gonna get used here in a second, and there it is.
That's gonna find
That's two
Ice
slots,
Toad
Worthless.
and Turtle.
and Turtle.
7 bullets in the magazine. Zypher will take another gunfight with
One enemy
Mosey,
remaining.
but not find it. Held down the Salty Sparks. Phantom. And just a util dump on top of him. I don't think he can get away from that. He's down. Zypher with a
And the
4K.
aftershot gets a Zypher with a huge 4K.
Way to
Huge
hold that
round for
sight.
him and his team. He had to give it up early because of the KO knife, but he was able to claw his team back into a good position where he found a pick, was able to ult, get 2 more picks, and then close out the round for them. And that's gonna make their lead again. 4, like, what is that? 4 rounds? 3 rounds?
3.
3 rounds.
8 plus 3 is 11.
Yeah, I forgot to look at the
That's
numbers.
okay. I fuck up numbers so much. How do you respond as high DPI here? You have the Brim ult, you have the KO ult, you want to take something. You want to take it fast. And just
I'm not
play
sure
the
if
retake.
The Brimalt was up that previous round, but that would have been a good time to use it to delay that push.
Shots from Yuri above will take out Turtle. This is going to be another save
He's
round.
gonna go down making a 4v4. Garage presence is known.
A lot of mollies expended. They really want this gun and window. They do get it.
They got it. Salty Sparks here is gonna camp with the Bucky. He's gonna get blinded. Bucky does not guarantee the kill. As Yuri finds one, gets straight up by Ice Toad. Now Ice Toad's in a 1v3 here. He does one on his flank. The crouch spray.
Can't
And
find
that's
Uncle
just
D.
not it.
Match point for Orion's Odyssey.
Match point.
Match
Whatever
point.
you conclude about this game here, I had a great time watching it. These two teams have been very competitive in the first half, not too much in the second half. The rounds have been quite close, as you can see. 4 out of the 9 rounds here have been down to a defuse, so it has been very close. Even though the scoreboards are reflecting that the Orion's Odyssey has really turned this around and is taking the lead here and are on match point now.
Cover going
Gonna look like it's a C hit, and they don't have anything on C this time, which is surprising from Orions, as Renegade does get a pick on A main. Sandwich also getting a pick. Cypher will be the lone defender on C main with a spike from Ice Toad. That's gonna give him his ult for getting the orb.
Fury walking down mid is gonna see Turtle, and that's just gonna make it worse for the side of high DPI, as they're now finding themselves in a 2v5.
Last player
Salty
standing.
can't find the pick. Ice Toad, last one standing, gets taken down. Gets 2.
Iso's gonna need to have the ace clutch here. Keep his
Good
team
shot
in.
from him. That's 3.
He does have a 1v2 now. Wingman's gonna go out into mid. As he misses
Shots,
the
Uncle D!
Defenders
and that's
win.
gonna be the game.
Orion's Odyssey picking up the first win of the season.
What a game from them. They really turned it around in that second half there.
Yeah, it was tough for the first half, and really just a good climb back in the second. We will hold on. Let me do the prediction, and we will see who we will get in here for. Can you ask who they want to be interviewed?
Yep. Who wants to be pulled up for an interview? Do you want
Who you,
Yuri?
you ask them. You ask them.
Did.
Oh, you're doing party chat.
I should have hopped over. Yeah.
You're fine. I was like, what? A great game from both of these teams. Good to see everybody going just absolutely crazy. A good comeback for Orion's Odyssey. Definitely much needed after the last few weeks. Who we got?
Alright, and
Oh, we
here
have
is
Team Captain
captain himself.
Zypher.
Hello.
Hello, Zypher. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
How you feeling? This is the first W of the season. Finally getting one.
impressive match there.
Yeah, feels great. We were a lot more coordinated.
That's good to hear. You know, it was tough in that first half where you guys were, I think, down what? At one point, 7-4, 7-3.
Yeah. We realized going in that we had 2 Sentis, so attack wasn't gonna go great. We were just aiming for 5.
I see.
Nice, and you hit
Aiming
your
for
mark.
5. Yeah,
you
you
hit your mark.
definitely got that 5.
What did you say when the half switched to your team? What did what ideas did you throw up in the air to give yourself that motivation to pull ahead on the defensive side?
Not really any crazy ideas. We were just doing what we were talking about in character switch, sent the two Sentis to different sides. I was like, I'm breach. There's a long angle on C. So we were pretty set up on what we were gonna do. We were just ready to be on defense.
So
We knew if we
character
could make it there.
oriented. Good to see from y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we know you guys were talking about practicing more. Has that you feel that's contributed more to the things we saw here today?
A little bit, yeah. Definitely a lot more communication with the team. People are calling out what they're doing. We're more comfortable with like how each other plays. We know if someone has a tendency to swing something off of your util, swing it with them.
Hmm.
So it's just those
We
like
did see
small
we did see a
details.
lot of cohesion from your team that round, especially in the second half, especially on those retakes with the breach flashes and your ults all together. You were able to cohesively go out as a unit. Do you feel like you were able to practice that a lot more just like by playing on raids together and swift plays?
Usually we're on Q and comp, so that definitely
You
contributed.
guys cute
So
comp. That's
always
sick.
the comp, yeah.
Yeah, it's only comp. If you're not running comp, then what are you doing?
What are you
Fair
doing,
play, fair
indeed?
play.
Well, it's good. Congratulations to you and your team. That's the first W for the season from y'all. Hope to see more in the future. Is there anything you want to say before we head out here?
Don't count us out. This is the first of many.
Don't count us
Let's
out.
go.
Good words from Captain Zypher. That's going to do it for us tonight. I don't think we have anything else planned tonight, but we do have other games planned in the future. If you're looking to join Bro League, !join in the Twitch chat. And you can send in an application. We check those every single week. But for now, that's going to do it. I've been Chaxter.
And I've been Timu.
And that's going to do it for us tonight. We'll see you later.
Thank you for watching.